Hello guys, Flvff the Hammy, your friendly neighborhood hamster, is back again for another Hypixel Skyblock video. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on this week since I now have a 5-day-a-week school schedule and exams since my country decides to reopen up after COVID-19. So most of these videos will be pre-recorded 1 to 3 weeks beforehand because I have exams coming up as well. Wow, surprise, surprise, I still have exams. Yeah, I am a student, guys. If some stuff I say in these or next week's video is outdated because of some random update in the past 1 to 3 weeks, it's not really something within my control. Also, before we begin, we are almost at 10,000 subscribers, so be sure to subscribe to this hamster because at 10,000 subscribers, I will be doing 1,000 tier 4 revenants or 2,500 tier 3 tarantulas. And yes, you, the viewer who is watching this video, you can choose and to vote for which Slayer boss I should do. When I do reach 10,000 subscribers, I will put up a poll in my community tab in my YouTube channel and you guys can go ahead and vote on it. So yeah, be sure to subscribe if you want to see me die of carpal tunnel syndrome from killing Slayer bosses. So with that out of the way, today's video will be about 3 tips that will make Slayers easier and faster for you. So I know several of you guys have issues with Slayers and I have been DM'd about it and asked even in the comment section of my videos. So today I will just give you guys some tips that will help you for those people who are struggling to be doing Slayers or for new players who are still looking out to trying to do Slayers, however are having some difficulty with Slayers. So without further ado, let's begin with the video. Number 1. Managing the Tarantula. At this point, most people who are watching this video knows that when you fight the Tarantula Brute Father, you want to be backing up into a wall so it doesn't start knocking you around like a ping pong ball. Hey, that rhymed. However, do you know that this is also the most common mistake that leads to most people dying by accident? Yes, when I say to back up into a wall to fight the Tarantula Brute Father, I don't mean to hug the wall. Why? Because when the Tarantula Brute Father jumps off a cliff because it has garbage AI, it will perform its special ability when it gets too far away from you. And that special ability is known as Combat Jump, where it will use Combat Jump on you, and when it does, it jumps behind your back to stab you and do more damage than usual. Now, if you are hugging a wall, the Tarantula Brute Father will Combat Jump into the wall since your back is facing the wall. And this is where the problems begin. Number 1, the Tarantula Brute Father cannot be hit as it's stuck in the wall. Number 2, the Tarantula Brute Father is still able to hit you through the wall even if it's in the wall and you can't hit it, and this is how most inexperienced players die. And when I say hug a wall, I don't mean to hug the wall until you die. And there are some ways to remedy this issue, and you have 2 choices. Number 1, when you notice that the Tarantula Brute Father is far away from you, it will perform its Combat Jump. Turn your back away from the wall and you yourself face the wall. This will make the Tarantula Brute Father attack your back, which is not facing the wall, and it will not get stuck in the wall. Your option number 2 will be that when you see it performing its Combat Jump, take a few steps away from the wall and let it jump onto you before you back up against the wall again and to start killing it. This is important because I have seen some people complaining about them dying even with the wall backing method. Number 2. The Mana Flux Power Orb. Just trust me on this. I will make a more detailed guide on how to progress in Slayers from having absolutely no Slayer experience or XP in the near future. However, if you are still a newbie to Slayers, I heavily recommend for you to just start doing a Savan if you can handle Savan. If you can do tier 3 Savan, which is possible in strong dragon armor and an aspect of the dragons or even an aspect of the end, it's possible if you want to use the water kiting strategy, where you lure the boss into the water and keep your distance while going in once in a while to get hit to prevent it from regenerating. If you can handle tier 3 Savan, I highly recommend just doing tier 3 Savan until you get Mana Flux. You can choose to get Master at Wolf level 4 if you aren't very confident in your water kiting abilities, but you can just keep doing a strong dragon armor if you think you can manage it. I mean, that's how the OG players managed it when Mastiff armor used to be at Wolf Slayer level 6. However, once you reach Wolf Slayer level 6, just craft the Mana Flux power orb. Why? Because with the Mana Flux power orb, you can solo both Tier 3 and Tier 4 Tarantulas and Revenants in strong dragon armor, no Reaper Falchion or no high kills Tarantula armor required. And that's why I strongly recommend just gunning straight for the Mana Flux if you think you can handle Tier 3 Savant. Because once you get the Mana Flux, it's a one-way pass to killing every single Tier 4 relatively easily. And last but not least, the last tip of the day will be pet swapping. This is far more for the advanced players who own a Black Cat or an Ender Dragon pet. Basically, you want to use the Wolf or the Tarantula pet for the extra combat XP to have faster summons, because honestly, who doesn't like faster Slayer bosses? Everyone likes faster Slayer bosses. But you also want to get the additional magic firing from your Black Cat and Ender Dragon, right? So as you realize, if you want to view your pets from the normal Skyblock menu, you can't do so if you are in combat. However, there is a command called /view pets menu which allows you to get instant access to your pets menu while in combat or not. This means that you can copy the command /view pets menu and paste it into the chat in game when you need it. That is not a macro, so it's perfectly safe. Even then, chat macros aren't necessarily bannable, they are in the grey area, or basically the use at your own risk mods. Meaning if you do get banned for it accidentally, you can't claim innocence against it. You have been warned. So yeah, with that, it's a rather short video, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if this video helped, be sure to like and to subscribe because it will help out this hamster by a lot. And with that, let me end off with my favorite catchphrase: a Slayer boss a day keeps a /G-Kit command away, so be sure to do your daily Slayer bosses. And with that, this is Flvff the Hammy, your Slayer maniac, signing out.